Hi, I'm Krista Shirley, and welcome to my brand new video series, Numbers from Heaven. I'm a minister of new beginnings, and I really believe wholeheartedly that God wants to restore everything that has been stolen from His children since birth. You know, God originally intended for His children to be happy, healthy, successful, and free. This is still His agenda for today, and He really longs to right the wrongs that have been done to us. You know, one of the ways that He works is through numbers, right? Because you know, numbers are misunderstood by so many people out there, and they miss out on the revelation and the healing that they offer. You know, so many of us have seen numbers and wish we knew what they meant, you know? Have you found yourself in this place like I have? Well, my goal in this exciting teaching series is to help you see what God sees about numbers and apply those truths to your life in such a way that numbers become something real and tangible in your life. I'm so excited to share with you the meanings behind numbers and how they apply to your life. And you might just be surprised at how accurate numbers really are. I know I have been amazed by what Papa has shown me about numbers, and I've encountered some pretty cool things. So are you ready to take a numbers journey with me? Let's explore the amazing world of numbers from heaven. So what does number one mean? Well, number one in my book means transition. You may be seeing a lot of ones because your life is in transition. Now that I think about it, I saw a lot of ones constantly when me and my family were in transition. There were even wild times where I would just say the word transition and then happen to look at a clock to see 111. You know, at these times I would get really excited in my spirit and I would giggle knowing that Papa was trying to tell me something. You know, just the other day, in fact, I was talking to my son and we were standing in the kitchen and I mentioned the concept of transition, and all of a sudden my eyes were drawn towards the stove clock. As I looked at the time, I saw 111, would you know? And to make this story crazier, I happened to look above the stove at our microwave clock and I saw 111 again. And I laughed and I told my son to turn around and look. And we laughed knowing that, oh, it happened again. You know, numbers are really trying to tell us something. And they really are speaking to us, you know, but do we know what they're saying? So just to let you know, transitions can be spiritual and emotional too. You know, many of us are in a spiritual, emotional transition in our lives. And if we're in that process, we're probably seeing a lot of ones. And this doesn't surprise me at all, because when we go through a spiritual or emotional transition, we are in a mode of discovering a whole new level of our identity. I do find it fascinating that the number one looks like an I. That's because I stands for identity, right? Papa is guiding us into a whole new level of our identity. And yes, He's using numbers to speak to us. So many people see numbers and they'll associate like a Bible verse with it. And that's an awesome thing to do. But numbers really go deeper than that because, you know, they've been around for thousands of years and speaking to us. So, you know, Papa will show us what the numbers mean on an individual basis because we are so different. We can all tap into this reality, but it usually takes a person who's open to the Father's heart. So are you open to explore new territory with Papa? I know that I am, and I'm looking forward to some more wild, crazy adventures of learning with Him. So we often see ones when Papa wants us to concentrate on singularity of mind and heart. So many of us have gotten distracted in life. And there can be a lot of things that are pulling for our attention. But keep in mind that focusing on Papa's heart will be your greatest balance. You know, when you focus your attention to simplicity and oneness with Him, you feel lighter and you get more accomplished in this life. You know, the one speaks a message of oneness with our Father, right? And it doesn't get any better than that. So I would say that the one is one of the most powerful numbers because it shows a picture of how powerful an individual's influence can be. You know, there have been so many heroes in this life who have made the world brighter just by being themselves. You know, one can really make all the difference. So are you seeing ones a lot? Well, consider what it may be saying to you. You know, each person is in a different stage of life, so the meanings and the messages will vary from person to person. But no worries, because trust me when I say that numbers from heaven are knocking at your door. The question is, will you answer? So thank you so much for being a part of this Numbers from Heaven teaching series, and I'm so excited to share with you about the number 2, so get ready.